Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Well, I don't know. It's not really happy, but I hope all of you guys are doing well. As soon as I go, as soon as I hit live, all the sirens start passing by outside. How's everybody doing? Hey, Shelly. All this shit going on, it sucks for me. I mean, it sucks for everybody involved, but it really sucks for me. When I'm trying to stay neutral and shit, this really fucking sucks. Sorry for cursing, but it really fucking does. Yes, yes. I'm so sad for everybody and everything that's going on. Like, oh my goodness. This really fucking sucks. I feel like when parents are divorcing, I don't know if that's a good analogy, but something like that. Yeah, I know. When you're not in it, you don't really know what's going on. You try not to be in it, but especially when, you talk to people on the back end or when you you know, just be in everybody's chat, especially when you're a mod and stuff like that, you know? You have no choice but to know what's going on. I mean, if you're actually in the chats, you know? Hey, G Dub. Please double tap the screen, double tap the screen. Yeah, so it really freaking sucks. Gosh, what's going on? I hate this for everybody, you know? I really do hate this for everybody. Hey, Jessica. Please double tap the screen, double tap the screen. When you're close to everybody, this fucking sucks, you know? And even though I've been in, from the beginning in Moira's chats and stuff like that, I have never felt like the friendship like I had between like Ashley and Break Room, you know? So this really hurts me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always just been a supporter in Amora's chats. You know, I was never a mod. I haven't gone on no sister trips, but you know, I have gained a lot of people that I love from those chats, you know? And then when I became, you know, a supporter of Break Room, she welcomed me in like I felt comfortable there from the first time I walked into that chat or logged into that chat. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have to do that. And then I was there when her and Ashley started getting closer, you know, Break Room having to fight friends and, you know, people turning on her because of her decision. So, yes, I've been there through it all. And this fucking sucks. You know, and I really don't want to make it about me, but I do feel a certain way. And I have that right. Hey, Raw. Yeah. And it's definitely not funny, you assholes, but whatever. Do you. Keep on hitting those emojis for me. Double tap the screen, guys. Double tap the screen. So, yeah, now I feel like I'm in an awkward position, you know, because two people that I really care for, I, I don't say beefing because there's no beef. I guess after today, it is what it is, and that's it, right? But you know, how am I supposed to go on? Like, am I supposed to choose a side? If you know, if I stay in both chats, am I not loyal? Is that, you know, is that what it's gonna come down to? You know, I'm very sensitive to this shit. I know you're not, Shelly. You know, it's uncomfortable, it's draining, it just sucks. And it usually, you know, what's wild, that it usually does start off with something small, a misunderstanding, you know, a comment taken the wrong way, somebody feeling left out, you know. Next thing you know, it's shade. The shade starts, you know. And you do start noticing the energy shifting, you know. Yeah, you can still stay, well, you can still support them both, but just stay out the way when they are doing lives about each other. Yeah, but like today, I tried to stay, you know, mutual, whatever, but nobody was modding in Tiff's chat. So I had to be in there, you know, because I can't just leave her like that either. I really was. You can just tell them both. y'all live going about each other, I'll stay in the bushes, and both parties should understand and respect that. Yeah, I'm sure that they. I mean, I'm sure that they will. Between these two people, yeah, I think they'll understand that. Yes, Charlie. I have been neutral this whole 3 years. But now it's getting to the point where it looks like everybody's gonna be choosing, you know? I see a lot of people that left, you know, and they're, I mean, they have a right to support who they want to, you know? But a lot of people are choosing now. I see it today. It happened a lot. I really saw people were choosing sides now. What the hell's going on? Yeah, I can. You're right. I'm gonna try to do it as long as I can. Cause sometimes you're pushed to choose. So we'll see how it goes. Let's see how that goes. Like trying to mind my own business. But somehow, you know, choosing because they take it personal, you don't. Yeah, you're right. But even when you do try to be neutral, sometimes both sides expect you to take a side. Even if, they don't come out and say it, eventually they do feel like you have to take a side or should take a side. Some people start feeling, if you really care about me, you wouldn't still be talking about them, like things like that. But the sad part is that w- throughout this whole thing, there was no communication. Like, I understand that it was brought to the internet and shit like that, but sometimes you gotta pick up the phone and talk to your friend. Let them know, like, bitch, what the hell's wrong with you? You know? Like, if you're real friends, you're gonna call that person and be like, bitch, what was that? Like, not to end the friendship, but just to talk about it. Hey, Jamaica. Yeah. Yeah, no, they both, haven't been treating me different. But I was so surprised today because I was really out of it, you know? And then all of a sudden I walk into like the ending of basically both of their lives. And I'm like, what the hell happened? They both live at the same time. Like, oh my God, that's crazy. That was crazy. I literally didn't know they were live. I didn't know both of them were live. And I didn't know both of them were live about each other. You gave her and two other people I'm cool with my new number. I wasn't aware they were they were speaking until I heard it on live. So their beef was shocking and new to me. Yeah. Shit. You know? And it sucks. This really started because of people's different opinions. That's where it started. Now, where it, escalated from, that's different. But it all started from having different opinions, and the energy thrown off. That's where it started. Yeah. When you're like in the middle or whatever, like the you just feel guilty no matter what. Even though it has nothing to do with you, but because you like both of the people, you know, you start feeling guilty because now it's like no matter what you do, someone's gonna feel betrayed. Of course, you start watching what you say, what you post, who you hang around, what chats you go into. It just becomes emotionally exhausting. Have you ever had friends, guys, that not put you in, that you felt like you were in the middle of their drama because you chose to, you know, be both of their friends or, whoever's friends? Like if you chose to be all their friends, even if it was more than two people. Hey, Shalom. Hey, LaShawn. Please double tap the screen, guys. Double tap the screen for me. I greatly appreciate it. I don't know if it was really stemming, but from who? Because right now I'm talking about Break Room and Ashley. Who were you? What were you talking about? This sucks. This sucks. Oh God, I hate this for everyone involved. You know, I really do. Because I know this is the internet and shit like that, and it shouldn't really hit you like that. But when you've been in it 3 years, almost 3 years, it sucks. I've been in break rooms chats almost 2 years already. Like, of course, this is gonna hit me, you know? Yeah, it's a shame though, because they both could have just walked away from each other if the friendship was over. It's sad, but I'm too old to choose sides. I support who I support. We all should agree to disagree as we are all grown. Yes, Jamaica. Yes. I Ross says she was surprised too. She she knew about Miss AM break room and Neo, but ADM break room, that was definitely new to me and shocking. But I did see some things while back and didn't intervene. They knew not to say nothing to me, period, and I was with a lot of people. Don't ask me nothing, okay? All right, Shelly. Hey, Maine. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, I think communication would have definitely been, you know, communication is the damn key. This sucks. This sucks. Yeah. This really does suck, man. Hey, Rita. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please double tap the screen, guys. Yeah, Maine has manners. Maine has manners. And he's a good cook, too. If you want to see some good food from a man, go follow him. He cooks some good food. And I see if that was your what was it, cupcakes or something, was that you as well, Maine? Cause damn, you bake too? That's what I'm talking about. Hey Ryan, long time no see. What's up with you? I thought you threw me out. Nah. I thought you threw me to the curb, Ryan. I bake, but not mine. I got in them from a bakery. Oh, okay. Yeah, those look good. They look real good. Shit, I don't know if you could eat more than one at a time, though, because they look really rich. Ross said communication was needed because it was all a small misunderstanding, but now it's broken when it could have been avoided. Yeah. Thanks, Ryan. Thank you. Yeah, those were some huge ass cupcakes. Yes, Ryan, I'm actually starting this week again. I got a lot of energy to put into the damn gym, especially when your freaking friends are going at it. I got a lot of emotions to put into the gym. You had to eat it with a fork. Yeah, those shits, what they look real big and they did look good. Yeah, double tap the screen, guys. Double tap the screen, please, and thank you. Right, Ross. Some words are hard to ignore. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's it. Unfortunately, that's it. And sometimes, no matter how hard you try to stay out of it, people will start taking your silence, as choosing a side. If you don't say anything, they'll say you're fake or secretly agreeing. If you try to mediate, they'll say you're defending the other person. It's really like a lose-lose situation, but I hope it doesn't come to that. Oh no, Ryan. Ryan, be good. Be good, because I've been seeing that too. Be good, Ryan. Ross said, well, for me, I'm definitely picking a side because I didn't like how one individual move at all. That don't sit right with me, so I can't rock with that. Acting innocent people, attacking innocent people for no reason is wrong. Yeah, and people lying about something is wrong too, because, you know. Hey, Angel. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, there was a lot of shit throughout this whole shit. Because, and you know what would have fixed it all? Communication. A damn phone call. Like, even if you wasn't all buddy buddy afterwards, but just knowing that there was a conversation could have changed a lot of this. Like, and first of all, let me say that just because people have different opinions on a topic doesn't mean you stop being friends. You learn how to agree to disagree and keep it going. You know, maybe you chill out for a little while until this topic is over, and then you get back, you know, in the chats and shit like that. Like, come on now. Come on now. If you know, I started talking about this topic before any of them. And I just brung it to the, you know, to my channel. I spoke about it and I left it like that. Not everybody has to do that. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying I spoke my piece about it and I kept moving. And when people did start talking about it, if I felt a certain way about their opinion, I just kept to myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to argue with you about how you feel. Like, that's not, it shouldn't be like that. You know? Yeah, guys. Yeah, guys. Because I do support all of you. I support all of you guys. I mean, Maine, Ryan, and, you know, the other person. Y'all all cool in my book. I don't even know what started it, but yeah. But, yeah. Yeah, it really sucks. It really sucks. Rita says she's mature, and if I say anything to hurt someone, I would expect for a friend, sis, associate to reach out to me. Yeah, you that's facts. And that's how it should be. You know? Like I said, if especially if you're really like close, you know, if you guys used to be on the phone, you know, calling each other, texting each other all the time, this internet shouldn't affect that at all. Like, even if your friendship did start here, but if you started bringing it into the back end personal, it should have been able to, you know, you guys should have been able to fix it with a conversation. You know, like I said, say bitch, what the hell. Like, I know we have a difference of opinions, but what the hell was that in that chat? Or or why the hell you haven't called me? Why the hell you haven't texted me? Like, what the hell? But I don't know. I don't know what happened. But at this point, you know, I'm learning sometimes, you know, you got to stay neutral if you can be. The longer you could be neutral, the better, you know. But it is stressful when you're trying to be neutral. But I hope it all works out no matter what. And I have to say, I'm going to say this. I would never, if I was in the middle of everything like they were with the other people, I definitely would never welcome anybody back. I'm sorry. They did too fucking much. Too damn much. Bringing family members into this, you know, putting your freaking address out, sending shit to your house. Like, no, I'm not welcoming nobody. Nobody. Like, don't even come to my chat. Don't even come to my chat. But that's just me. Because too much was, you know, was done to welcome anybody back. Like, it is not that serious. There's fucking a million other people you can become friends with or cordial with or whatever on this internet, but not people that fucking hurt you that much, you know? Not people that went in on you that much. Nope. Sorry. And yes, it is. In that case, it is that serious. Like, serious shit happened. Nope. Yep, exactly. And I know a lot of us, that been there from the beginning feel that way. Like, we would never, no matter who we support, we're not going to rock with that. We are not going to rock with that. And if that day happens, we'll just go about our day that day. Hey, hockey lover, how are you? Yeah, it sucks when family friends start, having miscommunication. It really does suck, especially when you feel like you're in the middle. Not in the middle because it's not about you, but in the middle because you care about everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, no, this is definitely not about me. It's not. I'm not going to make it about me, but I'm just talking about my feelings because I care for everybody. Damn, there's a lot of freaking sirens going on today. What the hell is happening all of a sudden? This is after school hours. After school hours, and there's a whole bunch of sirens going on. What the hell? Yeah, so you can care about, all parties, but still create distance from the drama, you know? You're gonna have to learn how to carry, well, you don't have to carry that emotional load for grown adults, who refuse to communicate with each other, and nobody should have to, you know? Should be able to communicate how you feel with all respected parties and just move accordingly. There was a supporter from the other side under my comment recently speaking to me like we cool. I seen her in chats that was dragging me condoning the BS. I politely block her cause we ain't cool. The fuck? Yeah, and that's what it is. People think that they could bash you, talk shit about you, la la la, and then all of a sudden, because we moved away from that drama, that it's cool. Like, what? What? uh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what people be thinking. I don't know. But this definitely bothered me today. Damn. It bothered me more than I freaking thought. You know? I don't want to be overthinking shit and, you got to protect your peace though. Protecting your peace doesn't mean you're disloyal. It just means, you know your limits. You know when to say, you know what? Let me step aside. Let me chill out. Let me watch what's going on. And I definitely won't, talk bad about either party involved. Like I said, I've been saying all these days, I care about people, you know, and I would have really liked for a conversation to be had at the beginning, because now, yes, it's probably too late for that. But you never know until you make a step either. I mean, it could seem so bad, but as grown adults, sometimes a conversation can change stuff, even if it does seem bad, you know? But I don't know. But when things start making you feel anxious or tense or whatever, that's a sign that you're gonna have to choose. Sometimes you gotta say that be like, I love you all, but I can't be in the middle, you know? If y'all ever work it out, cool. But I'm staying out of it until then. You'd be surprised how much lighter you feel after that, you know? But I really would like it to be fixed, but after today, I guess it's not. You know, we've been in this long enough to see people fall out and stuff like that, and you know if people are going to be able to get over it or not. And I don't think this is the case. I think this is just another case of another one bites the dust. Hey, Tamik. Just talking about how much this sucks and how much I didn't realize it took a toll on me. Like, it really hurt me. It really hurts me that my people are falling out. You know, it was different when it was one side against the other and shit. But when everybody is on, you know, your side, the side you've been on for so damn long, this really fucking sucks and takes a toll. My God. Hey, girl, dad. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. Yes, hit that like button, please. Double tap the screen, double tap the screen. If you would like to donate to my channel, my Cash App is pinned. Any donations are greatly appreciated. Thanks for being here, girl, dad. Hope everything's good with you and your little one. You're probably about to be in the kitchen cooking it up. Another man that loves to cook and be cooking it up. He gets it in the kitchen. If you guys would like to follow him, do so. Girl Dad cooking up deliciousness. And he sure be cooking it up and it be deliciousness. But yeah, I love to see a man in the kitchen, you know? Gotta support that. Yeah, you understand. You're moving forward. You won't let that deter you. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, no. I mean, I was just feeling something, you know, when they all ended today. Like when everybody got off the lives, I was really feeling it. Damn, I was emotional. Damn, damn, damn. Damn, I let that get to me. Shit. But nah. It's because I care about everybody, you know? So I really did let it get to me. He cooks a lot of different things. He's not just one specific thing. He cooks a lot of different things. I still have leftover taco stuff, so tacos again. You know, when you only have 3 people in the house, it's easy to, you know, feed everybody and still have leftovers. Damn. I should go outside and show you guys this pantry line. That freaking pantry line is longer than the last time that I showed you, like 2 weeks ago. And I knew that was going to happen with these delays, with these snap delays. Shit, I knew that shit was going to happen. There was people lined up from when I dropped off Jackson at 8 o'clock in the morning. And they haven't even started distributing the stuff yet. And there was people lined up from 8 o'clock in the morning. Isn't that crazy? That's, whew. Yeah, that's mad crazy. Yeah, I feel like Jackson was freaking coughing this morning and he had, boogers. He had boogies. And I feel like it's trying to get to me. But I'm going to drink some tea and take some meds just because I don't not like to be sick. I feel my throat a little bit itchy and my nose. So I hope it freaking skips me. The church down the road from you is still long. Yeah. It's crazy, you know? And then oh my goodness, yep. Everybody's starting to get on this line. It's getting longer and longer as I speak. Damn. And the church that usually has the pantry on the same day, it looks like they're not even giving anything out. Damn. Their funds probably ran dry too. But the other church, this line is long as heck. People looking stressed out too. Damn. And I have to say, it looks like it's people that actually need it. They don't have, they're not all decked out in jewelry and freaking Jordans and shit like that. So that's when I talk about, the snap and shit. It's not always about people taking advantage. There's people that actually need their damn snap, you know? And for it to be delayed, I mean, some people haven't even got to their day that they're supposed to get it. But just a few people. What's today, the 5th? Just a few people have missed their this month so far. But, they're saying that they're gonna release it, but they don't know when. How people living like that? I don't know. I really don't. I know people are checking their freaking card every damn day. They're probably going on I think there's an app. They're going on that app every damn day to see, you know. Coming back from Florida to Michigan, cold weather. Yeah, that definitely will do it. That definitely. That heat to the cold. Yep. What's the weather like over there? It's not even that cold over here. It's in like the upper 50s. To people like us that have like 4 seasons, that's not really cold. In the upper 50s is not too bad. But yeah, when you go to from 80s and 90s, then down to freaking 40s and 50s, even 30s, that's a big difference. I have a laptop, Raw. Yeah, I have a laptop. I have a tablet. I have my phone. I think you'd be doing great. Wait. I think you'd be great doing compilation videos. You would bring in a lot of audience because the CCs that do compilation videos gets lots of views. And you will have to talk to me more, because I feel like I'm old at certain things and I don't know what the hell. You gotta, yeah, you DM me on Facebook and show me what you're talking about, cause I don't be knowing shit but the simple shit. The simple stuff is easy, but you're right, when you come out your shell and do more stuff, it's better for engagement and views and all that. So message me like some stuff so I can know. Hey, sister teacher. Sister teacher, you missed a lot today. Did you see it and just chose not to come in? Or did you miss it? Because wow, wow, wow. Yeah, so I definitely need like a tutorial on some stuff. Because I do need to do more stuff, you know? I definitely do. If I want to go somewhere with this shit. And I want to, I do want to do something. I'm not saying that I'm going to be like a million person follower person or whatever, subscribers, but at least mid, But I also need to get out, you know? I need to get out and do some stuff. I'm in freaking New York. I could definitely have some good content. I just need to get up and go. That's my problem. The getting up and going part. There's so many things I could be showing in New York, you know? That's my problem. I should have been doing it from the summer. I would have probably been where I need to be by now if I would have started in the summer. But now is actually the beautiful time of the year. So, when it starts getting colder, the city starts their decorations and all that stuff. The city is definitely prettier in the winter. You missed it. You were there for, but yeah, I feel you. I freaking got in. I got in pretty late too when it was almost over. But what I did see, yeah, it sucks. What I did see and hear sucks. Yeah, Tiff. I was really emotional after you guys' lives. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I was very emotional. It sucks. I care about all of you. You know? I don't know. That's what I was saying, Tamik. I mean, people did say that they are leaving. I was reading up on it, and people were saying that people are saying that they're leaving. But come on now. All this shit happens everywhere you go, you know? And what you gonna do? Move from a blue state to a red state, and then you don't align with those politics? I don't know. I don't know. Politics are politics. No, that's another thing that nobody's ever gonna agree on, Everybody has their own thing, but we'll see because I know a lot of people are happy, and I'm like, let's see if he walks it like he talks it. You know what I'm saying? The good thing about it is that universal child care shit, but like I said, we'll see because I don't know. I don't know. I know, and I was watching it, and he won. He was up all day and night. You know, it was between him and Cuomo, really. And I thought because people actually do like Cuomo, but I think whatever was in the news, messed Cuomo up. So, but when it comes to politics, they always say what they need to say to win. So I want to see some actions. That's what I want to see. Actions, because we need it, you know? All right, sister teacher, love you. It's beyond us. We didn't do nothing. We didn't do nothing. Yeah, you're right. I mean, well, I know we didn't do anything, but but it still bothers, because I care about everybody. It does suck. It sucks. I mean, I know. I know not every friendship breakup needs, like my involvement or our involvement, you know. But when you're trying to be neutral, staying silent is definitely a thing, you know. I'll be, like I said, I'll be a mod and whatever in that situation, but, I would never overstep in that situation, you know. Everybody's feelings are valid and they both have, a right to feel how they feel and how they feel to go about things. Yeah, I heard a lot of BS about the now New York new mayor. Yeah. So did I. So did I. And that's why I wasn't sold on him. I really wasn't. I was not sold on him because I don't know if people actually look into things like that, like, but they just hear what he's saying, but do they really know his character beyond that, beyond what he brought on the screen to get his voters? But we'll see, we'll see. That was a big one. That was a big one. And that's why I always tell people it's important to freaking vote. No matter how you feel about, the parties that you gonna have a choice between, get up and vote no matter what. You do matter. You think you don't matter, but you do matter, you know? So in any election, always vote. It does matter. And your vote actually could go a long way, believe it or not. Ay, Dios mío. That means, oh my God. I need a vacation, guys. Anybody working for an airline that would like to, sponsor my ticket? Send me somewhere. I need a vacation. I'll freaking I'll freaking get babysitters and I'll go by my damn self. Shit, at this point, I need a freaking vacation. What you eating today, Tamik? You have leftover spaghetti or what? Yeah, and take those meds. Right? It never hurts to ask. If anybody works in an airline want to sponsor my ticket, my bags are packed. I don't know where I'm going, but my bags are packed already. Shit. It's crazy. It's crazy. But on a good note, um, when my mom was over there with my grandmother started gaining her weight, a lot of weight back. Well, not a lot, but enough weight not to look like, sickly and stuff like that. She looks so good. She got her hair cut, she got a fresh cut. She's just looking so much better than the first pictures that were sent to us before my mom went over there. So thank God on that. And I've been receiving pictures every single day because they take pictures of her and send it to us. So they even been taking her shopping already. The people in the assisted living, they take her shopping. So my grandmother still, is able to get dressed and go outside and everything. It's not like she's stuck in the place, So she looks so much better, and I'm so happy. Yes, I'm so happy that. things, drastically changed within the last 3 weeks or so in that situation. So I'm glad my mother went over there and pushed everything through, because in Puerto Rico, if somebody's not on them, they'll take forever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that my mom went over there and handled business, because my grandmother looks so much better, and I feel way better because that first pic that they sent to us, they shouldn't have even took that pic, first of all, because I'm telling you, that pic, if anybody would receive the first pic, because she was laying down in bed and shit, the way she looked, you would start crying, because what the hell. Thank God she looks so much healthier now. She's you know she's much more upbeat and relaxed now. She was stressed out before. Now she's just in better spirits. Thank goodness. You know? Hey, Richie. Woo. How you doing? How's work? You at work? Or you home from work already? Yeah, thank goodness, Thank goodness. You know. For 95 years old, she's doing well. Can't expect that much because she is 95, but yeah, she's doing very well, and I'm so happy. Please double tap the screen, guys. Double tap the screen, hit the like button, comment, share. If you would like to donate to my channel, my Cash App is pinned. It's BX Queen C, BXQUEENC. You can also buy me a coffee. I have the link in my bio if that's easier for you. Any donations are greatly appreciated. I'm doing good on my way home now from work. I'm ready to shower and relax. I feel ya. I feel you. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I mean, you know, I've been dealing with some stuff. Well, not I'm dealing with some stuff, but I've been my friends are going through some stuff, and it sucks when people you care about are going through shit, you know, and you just wish that you could be a big happy family again. But that's life, right? What they say, a season, a reason, a lifetime. I guess this was for a season. A season and a reason, but not a lifetime. Hey, Lily. Hey, Jesus is really coming. Yes, I could say hi to you. Hi, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I greatly appreciate you. Lily. I've been stressed out, Lily. No. No, I really have, though. I really have. I'm just emotional. When I care, I care. I can't hide it. I can't hide it. When I care, I care. Yeah. Definitely keep them in prayers and lift them up as you have been doing. You're a true, real one, sis. Thanks, Richie. Thank you. I really do try to be, and some people take that, some people, I don't know, as positive as I try to be and neutral and loving, some people still have negative shit to say, but I guess that's life, right? People are always going to have something to say and not believe that you're genuine, but it is what it is. Yeah, definitely need a drink. I need a trip. I just said I need a damn trip. If somebody works at an airline and want to sponsor me, send that ticket over. My bags are packed. I'm getting a babysitter and I'm out of here. fuck that. Nah. But no, I'm really serious though. Yeah, Lily, I definitely got a few topics we could talk about because woof, woof, girl. Hell yeah, that's life. But that's when you just pray for them too, cause they need it the most. If they try and bring your energy down, sis, yeah, that's true. Yeah, you know, it just sucks when you're rocking with people for so long and they're rocking with each other for so long and then they get into it. It's like, oh no, it's like your parents divorcing. It's like, oh my God, where do I go now? What am I gonna do now? It's crazy. It's crazy. But also, communication is the key, guys. Communication is the key. You gotta not let this. I mean, if you've known each other for a long time, yes. But if you just know each other like for a few months and just because you've been in each other's chats, that doesn't really make you guys friends, you know? But if it's been like 2, 3 years that you've been rocking, not only in chats and, supporting, but also, on the back end, maybe you even met in real life. That's when it takes another step when you get into a disagreement. If you started talking behind the scenes, if you even met in real life, then that takes a different conversation. If it was just internet shit, then fine, walk away if you want. But that's just how I feel. Richie, tacos. I have tacos from yesterday. I'm eating more tacos. I love tacos, and so do my boys. Jackson, usually he's picky with tacos. I made him his tacos yesterday. He ate it all up. I was like, wow, finally. Because who doesn't like damn tacos? Let me know. Anybody in here don't like tacos? And if you don't, you got to tell me why. What you eating? What you making, Maine? What's for dinner today? Richie, what you're eating? And I know you guys are going through something, but be easy, be easy, be cool, all right? Be cool. Tacos sound good right now. I might have to stay. Right? And tacos are so fast to make. You make that in one, two, three, you know? Yeah, nephew needs to get used to eating good for when he comes to Titi house. Yeah, right? Yeah, because he's a little bit picky. He's a little bit picky. But yesterday, I guess he loved the way it tastes. It was just chicken tacos. And I don't put all that extra stuff on it. So, yeah. No, I mean, it's okay here to talk. But if you want to wait for our panel to talk, even better. Because then we really, could talk. We definitely have to schedule it, you know? Let's schedule it and then we could say all we want to say. Yeah, that sounds good, Richie. Yeah, tacos. To me, tacos could never fail unless it's not seasoned enough. That's the only time it fails. But then if you putting the right, stuff on top of it, it might help it. You might be able to fix the situation. But I love tacos. I love chicken tacos. I love steak tacos. I like fish tacos. I like shrimp tacos. I just like tacos. Tacos, tacos, tacos. Y'all ever hear? If you have kids, I know y'all heard that song from YouTube. It's raining tacos. You ever heard that? Jackson be playing that. He be cracking up. Have y'all heard that? It's raining tacos is a song. It's so cute. And Jackson, when he found that song, he would play it over and over and over. It's so cute. Welcome in, everybody. Please double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Please hit the subscribe if you haven't. Welcome in. Welcome in. The Minecraft chicken song? No. Or maybe I have. I just don't know what it's called. Because Jax does love his Minecraft too. That's cute. They have so many they have a lot of cute Lego Minecraft sets. I know those things are going to be hard to put together though for people like us. But yeah, they have a lot of Minecraft Lego sets right now. I'll be looking at them like, "Oh, they're so cute." But then I think about putting it all together and be like, not so much." Okay, yeah, send it to me. But yeah, Minecraft been around for a long time already, and it's like, you know, Jordan was into it when he was younger, and now Jackson. I don't. It's like I can't get away from these things, and you better freaking lock your cards, guys. Lock your cards, cause these kids don't make it that you have to that they have to ask permission through the email to purchase anything. Cause boy, if you have your card or whatever connected to that shit, but you might see some charges that you weren't expecting. I haven't dealt with that with Jackson, but I did deal with that shit a lot with Jordan when he was growing up. That boy was punished so many times because of that. I had to learn to lock my damn card or to just change the permissions for when they want to buy something. Yes. And I'm not talking just a few dollars. Jordan, that kid fucking was in some hot water with me and his dad from purchasing shit from games. You know? I had to learn to freaking change those permissions because if not, and I know I'm not the only one that has happened to. I even see people that they didn't lock their card or their Amazon shit, and then a whole bunch of shit gets delivered to their house that their kid ordered. I remember somebody ordered like it was hundreds, I think, of bananas or some shit like that. I was like, these damn kids, man. Your niece did that? You say you dare your son to do that? Your niece did that though? She freaking got more than $300 in games? Wow. Yeah, and then you get mad at them because you're like, you're bringing these people more money than we already bought the game for. Like, what the hell? And that's why they do that shit. You know? Oh, buy this skin, buy that skin, buy this weapon, And that's how they get these children. Her mama was mad. Hell yeah, I would be freaking mad. Over $300? Hell no. I'm lying. I'm not lying, but I'm calling whoever and saying this was not authorized. I'm getting my damn money back. You know, but at first, yes, you could get your money back. But when it keeps occurring, eventually they don't give you your money back. And they check your IP address. If the IP address is the same location all the time, like from where you purchase stuff, they won't give you your money back anymore. That shit is crazy. Trust me. Like I said, I've been through a lot. I've been through it all. I'm like, Jordan, although he's a damn quiet kid, freaking like when he was younger, boy, it wasn't easy being his mom either in that part with the damn games. I'm like, you don't want me to freaking arrest your ass. I try to tell him, you could get arrested for that. That's stealing. That's stealing. You can get arrested for that. Don't make me call the police. But come on. Yeah, that's a lot. Yes, that is a lot. Yeah, Roblox. It was mostly on damn Roblox. It really was mostly Roblox when he was younger. Oh shoot, she ordered Lego. She ordered Legos. So did they return it or they let her keep it? That's crazy. I remember Jordan a few years ago. He started getting stuff from like the computer for like the computer. And I'm thinking his dad bought it or whatever. Yeah, sure. His dad bought it because he had his card, but it wasn't authorized. He didn't give him permission. I'm like, why would you give him your card number? Like, come on now. Like, didn't we learn from the damn Roblox days? He was buying map pieces to the computer to start gaming and shit. I'm like, this boy. And you know what sucks about Jordan? Is that kid gets everything he wants when he asks for it. So why do it behind our backs? Backs. Just freaking ask. Like, it's ridiculous. She returned it. She said, look at it, touch it, and it's gone. Well, at least that much, because that like taught her a lesson. But there's some parents that they would let them keep it. But that's good. Yeah, send that shit back. And that's what I did too. Whatever, even though it wasn't my money or whatever, I freaking wrapped that shit back up and I started sending shit back that he bought off his dad's card. I'm like, whatever I could send back, I could send back. But some things are not returnable. But whatever, I try to send back whatever. Yeah, he tripping. He was tripping. That boy, I tell you. I tell you. And like I said, what got me more mad than anything is that he gets anything he asks for because he is a good kid. So why not just ask? Especially with his dad. You know, his dad, he's there more financially than anything. So I guess that's his love language, providing. So anytime Jordan asks him for anything, he gives it to him. He buys it. So why not just ask dad for money, Why not just ask dad to order this for you? And instead of just going behind, our backs to buy it. Ridiculous. Kids gotta learn. Kids gotta learn. Yeah, I have a few topics. We could talk about it because, like I said, you know, especially everything. We could talk, not everything at once because if we want to keep coming back. So one day it could be about, one thing, the next time about another. But recently there is a lot of stuff to talk about, you know. Um, You want to talk about fake friends on the internet? Want to talk about how miscommunication leads to, you know, disagreements, or disagreements leads to miscommunication? You want to talk about, you know, having to still be a mother regardless what you're going through in real life, you know, having to deal with a spouse that doesn't see things your way. We could talk about a lot. There's a lot to talk about. All right. No, I'm not trying to get you in trouble. I'm just trying to make it spicy. No, let me stop. All right, Lily, just let me know, all right? Thanks for being here. Thanks everybody for being here. Please double tap the screen. Double tap your screen. We got to make it interesting, you know? So people want to be engaged. Nah. But when it's real life topics, people really do get into it. So I'll see you later. Yes. Okay, text me and send me that song so I can see what you were talking about. You see, yeah, so I muted it because as you can hear the sirens, so I am still here, guys. Hey, Spice. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Sarah. How you ladies doing today? I talked a lot about a lot of different things in this live. You know, I'm in a sector, you know, where a lot of us known each other for like 3 years or so. And you know, it's like a sisterhood. I'm not gonna say it was, because it is like a sisterhood, but unfortunately, there's a lot of people, you know, disagreeing lately. So I did come on here at first emotional talking about it because I'm the neutral one, and you know, I try to stay out of everybody's disagreements. But you know, when you care about people, it sucks, you know, when they're not getting along and things like that. So that's what I was talking about. Then we started talking about other stuff. But yeah. Oh no, oh yeah, you still have the cold? Oh no. That sucks. You gotta I hope you've been taking your meds and stuff, drinking the teas and stuff, you know? This change of weather sucks. I don't know if the change of weather is hitting you as much, because I know you're in one of the states that it's a little bit warmer, but yeah, I know this change of weather is hitting us on the East Coast a lot. A lot of people are freaking sick right now. Hey, Tasha. Welcome in. How are you? Yeah, and then going in, like, if you have air conditioning, going in from air conditioning to the heat, air conditioning, heat, yeah, it could change too. But if one day the weather is 80, then the next day is 60, you know, that gets you sick too. And here it's like in the daytime, it's like warm, not warm because I'm in New York, but you know, it's like good weather during the day. And then after the sun goes down, that's it. It gets cold. It starts getting more windy. Like, and if you're out there, you're getting sick, you know, because it's like during the day, you have like a hoodie on, but then at night, you need a coat on. It's just, it's just all over the place right now. That's why over here in New York, we be all over the place because one day is hot, one day is cold, one day is windy, one day is raining, one day, one day is sunny. Like, we don't know how to dress. Like, do we put away our freaking, you know, our, our warm weather clothes? Do we leave it out? Do we bring out our coat? Do we leave it hanging? Like, we be all confused here, especially during like October, November. We be confused what to wear. So what you guys got planned today? What you guys doing? You guys working? You just getting home from work? Cooking? I know it's still kind of early. I know on the West Coast is definitely early. Over here is only 4 o'clock. You're parking here. Okay. You got an appointment. All right. See you later, Spice. Thank you for passing through. Please double tap the screen, everybody. Double tap the screen. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you would like to donate to my channel, my Cash App is pinned. It is BXQueenC, BXQUEENC. I also have a Buy Me a Coffee link. You can donate to my channel that way as well. It is in my bio. Any donations are greatly appreciated. So, yeah. You know, when it comes to the situations about the friendship thing, at the end of the day, you just have to choose wisely, choose your battles, choose what you say. If you're gonna be neutral, learn that you can't, be going into everybody's chat, saying different things. You have to keep it neutral in all things. And guess what? Sometimes silence is the best thing. If you want to be there, especially like if you're a mod and stuff, yes, mod. But just don't say anything that the other person might take a certain way if you still want to be that neutral party and you don't want to choose, or don't want to have to choose, which you should not have to choose because you are grown. But I understand, from experience that at a certain point, unfortunately, uh, you're gonna have to choose, unfortunately, because you're not gonna be able to be in somebody's chat if they are um going in on somebody that you're cool with, because then you're gonna look wrong too, so you might have to choose eventually, but in the meantime, just do what you gotta do. Say hey to everybody. If you're mod, but try to keep your feelings and everything aside. So yeah, friendships changing can definitely hurt. I'm definitely seeing that now. you know Especially when you lose people in the crossfire. Because I have seen a lot of people have been choosing, and they do have their right to choose the person they want to continue supporting, you know but it does suck. But I guess sometimes that's just part of growth, that's part of change. you know if you're in that middle spot right now, just know you don't owe anyone your peace. So just keep your peace, keep your emotions out of it, and be there for your people, you know especially if you're like me, that you care and your heart is big. I definitely know it could be bothering you right now, but I don't know. I guess you just got to go with the flow and take one day at a time. So if you're watching this in the replay, thank you for being here. Please drop a comment and let me know how you handle, or if you're still in this chat, let me know how you handle it when two or more people you care about fall out. Do you choose a side or do you just walk away from the whole situation? Let me know what's your take on it. Should you, as an adult, have to take sides? Or do you know that eventually a side has to be taken? So, once again, oh, hey, MMG, it depends on what it is. Yeah. I mean, oh, girl. No. I was very emotional in the beginning of this. I've been like here an hour and a half now, but I started off very emotional because some of my people are going at it with one another, and it just sucks. You know that I'm a person that cares, and I wear my heart on my sleeve, so it sucks, it just sucks. That's the main thing. I think that's what it just sucks because it just sucks. Yeah, and that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing. Gotta stay out of it. Oh boy. It really does suck though, especially when, people that were like sisters start choosing sides and stuff like that. It really does suck. And, I be trying to be the peacemaker, trying to kumbaya and, keep everybody together. But at a certain point, it doesn't work. People are gonna have their own feelings and opinions, and they have that right. But if you really care about somebody, it shouldn't change the way you feel just because the people you care about are going at it. And you should be able to support who you want to support regardless. Hey, Corey. Greetings, my alien friend. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, you'll get involved and everyone will be, yeah. But in this situation, MMG, I think it's irreparable now. Unfortunately, things happened earlier that I don't think it could be undone. So now it's just, everybody got to move forward now, you know? Okay, thank you for passing through. I appreciate you. Please double tap the screen, everybody. Double tap the screen. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe. Okay. What you doing? Gonna go pick up the kid from school? Or you going shopping? What you doing? I know you be all over the place. Oh my goodness. You guys, this line to the pantry is longer than it has ever been. Wow, yeah, this shows me that people really, that missed payment is really affecting people. This line is crazy. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. People really don't care. that I know of. But this line is really freaking long right now. Oh my goodness. It's the longest it's ever been to the pantry. Wow. I should go out and show you guys. That shit is crazy. Damn, that really sucks. That really sucks. Yeah, that line is crazy, man. I hope people get through, and I hope, even if it's a damn partial payment, I hope something gets released soon, you know? Okay, you're picking up something for dinner? Are you picking up fast food, or are you gonna make something? Yeah, thank you, thank you. Yeah, everybody. I wish the best for everybody because this is crazy. This is crazy. I don't know because I have like what is it called? For them like mosquitoes not to come in on my window, so I'm not sure if you guys are gonna be able to see this. But let me see. I don't know. I don't know if you guys could see that, but it's across the street, the line. I I don't think you guys could see it well. But that line is like in the middle of that block. All it goes all the way around. And the other day when I showed you guys, it was up to that canopy right there. Oh, that's crazy. Oh man. I wish everybody the best. You know, I hope, it doesn't last too long. I hope a payment gets made soon so families could be able to feed their children, especially when they have, you know, a big family. Because not a lot of people just have one child or two children. A lot of these families have three, four, five, six children, And no, it's not the government's job to feed their children because they chose to have the children. But I don't wish, wrong on nobody, especially hunger. Like, and even if it's just a sandwich, bread, tuna fish, I still hope that they're able to fill their mouths with something. An egg sandwich, rice, eggs over rice. Because if you know, in the us Spanish people, that's what we call a broke meal. Some white rice and some fried egg over rice, and that's a meal in itself. You know. So that's what we call the broke meal. Besides like corned beef, but even corned beef. All the other churches opening up their pantry too now. Thank goodness. I thought they weren't opening today. So there's two churches across the street from each other that are gonna be giving out stuff. But this is crazy. Wow, people. I don't know if there's enough food to give out. Well, I wonder. That's crazy. Yeah, but even corned beef was a cheap meal before. even corned beef now is expensive. Like a can, I don't know. I don't even really know because I really don't make it like that. Like if I eat it, it's when if my mother makes it or whatever. Like I've never been the one to just make it or buy it. But I know it used to be like $1 or something a can. Now it's like $4 or $5 a can for corned beef. So even that is not that cheap anymore. But it does, make a good portion. So buying the can is worth it, because that you add some potatoes to it, white rice, and you're good. If you could have a salad on the side, even better. But anyway, guys, thanks to everybody that passed through. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. If you're watching the replay, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that came through. I appreciate everybody that hit that like button. Please continue to do so. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Subscribe. If you can donate, please donate. Donate to my channel. My Cash App is BXQUEENC, BX Queen C. And I also have a coffee link in my bio. Anything is appreciated. I will definitely catch you guys on the next one. Stay out the way, stay happy, and stay healthy. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.